I started the block so Pete could rule my life.
You know, I hate to say it, but Mike Peterson is the reason.
He's a fucking child. Your boss is a fucking child.
Everyone, and I'll try. My love sees everyone, and I'll try. My love sees everyone, and I'll try. My love sees everyone, and I'll try. Give me back my feelings. Won't you give them back to me? Give me back my feelings. Won't you give them back to me? Give me back my feelings. Won't you give them back to me? Give me back my feelings.
So the block name came from a spot that we all skated when we were kids across from Regency Mall, and it was just a foundation spot, and we either called it Chrysler or the Block. And the reason we called it Chrysler is it was an old Chrysler dealership that had been tore down, but they left the foundation. And then I think it kind of just more stuck that they called it the Block. So I just remember that spot had such an impact in skating in Jacksonville at the time. Dude, everyone would go to that place. We'd either be at Kona or we'd go over, cut through Regency Mall and go skate the Block. I wanted to build a indoor skate park in Jacksonville. My whole idea was to try to kind of duplicate what Tampa did in a sense, as far as like a 10,000 square foot warehouse, you know, street course, and just kind of have that here in Jacksonville.
I had met Mike when he was coming up to Kona. First time we really hung out was right before the second One Spark that was downtown. And so he wanted us to kind of combine forces. So that's when I really started hanging out with Mike and Pete, was to prep for the Block skate park for the second One Spark.
Mike wanted to open the skate park. He didn't really know much about running a skate shop, skate park, skate business. I had already run Square One at the beach. At the time, I was a sales rep for NHS. I had connections in the industry and I knew how to handle the ins and outs of running a skate shop. So he asked me to help him get the park open, get the shop open in the park.
It's something I always wanted to do. I wanted to do it while I was like full on skating, but it was like more just time and finances. But I was in a good position to be able to like at least kind of get this thing started. and then, you know, hopefully turn it into something. When the park kind of got shut down, like basically the fire marshal came in and was like, just red flagged the whole place. I had been working with Pete and James already a little bit with the park, and those guys came to me and were just like, well look, since we're kind of on hold right now, why don't we find a place and just open a shop?
I was invited to a meeting in Riverside where a bunch of people were going to be talking about, they were developing the space under I-95. And so I was told that people are going to come with different ideas of what should go under there. And so I put together a deck and presented a skate plaza idea. And everybody at the meeting loved the idea. And so I left thinking, man, the city's really looking at developing a plaza under I-95 right here in Riverside. There is not a skate shop.
Most people probably know there's a giant, beautiful new skate park in Riverside called the Artist Walk Skate Park. What they probably don't know is that it took over 10 years to get that skate park built. We opened our original location on Park Street, about 2 blocks from where the new skate park is. And since day one have been lobbying for and working with the city to get that skate park open.
We were there for, I want to say 2 or 3 years.
We had issues with our landlord and left the Riverside location.
Moving from Riverside to here was pretty pivotal, I think, in the trajectory of the block. Because when we were there, we were always going to be pretty limited in what we could do.
We knew we wanted to continue as a shop, so we started looking for spaces to open a new skate shop. And I came across this building here and pointed out to Mike and James.
We actually drove up the alley, and I looked at that, you know, there's 3,000 square feet in back of this building that's bookended on either side by buildings, and then the alley in the back. And that is really what I fell in love with. I was like, that is the space that we need to have.
We decided, man, we could build a little skate park out here.
Along the way, there have been a lot of people that really bought into the vision that we had and helped us, helped us out. As long as we feel like we can run a business and pay our staff well and serve the community well, I think that is the bright future that we're all looking forward to.